Hey guys, happy Thursday. I know it's a little late. I'm getting ready to go to bed, but I could not go another day without sharing this stuff with you guys. I'm a little tired, so I got to collect my thoughts. And because I'm such a squirrel, I don't want to forget what I'm going to say. So I thought, let me just hop in here right now and share with you some things. So 2 things I want to talk to you guys about. I have a party going on right now, and I have a potential new team member. So I'm going to start with my host first. So I met my host, I guess maybe a few months ago at one of my events. And she had her eye on something that we don't even sell anymore. She saw it at the event, and she reached out to me and said she wanted one. And I told her I had one left, and she asked me if I would hold it for her. And she would check back and forth with me from time to time to see if I still had it. And she said, well, I'm just trying to get the money. And I could see that she was struggling trying to get the money to pay for that. So I offer her a solution. So guys, when you see that somebody's really wanting something, and you can tell that they really want it, but they just can't find a way. So our goal is to try to help find a solution, solve the solution for their problem. So this is what I told her, which is a little different than I've done before, because she's wanting something that I have that we can't get anymore. So I told her what I want to do is I calculated how much money she would need if she were to be a host in a party. So I pulled a calculator out and told her how much money she needed to get in orders. So what I plan on doing with her, I am going to treat her party like a fundraiser. That's what I'm doing. So she will still be able to get the host rewards, but I'm treating it like a fundraiser so that she can get the monies that I plan on donating to her so she could buy that. So remember, guys, it's not all about just the host reward sometimes, but if you see somebody's really trying to get some money to get something, you can offer them a fundraiser through a party. Now, I asked her some kind of way, I think she brought it up to me and said that she wasn't interested in joining because she did not see herself as a salesperson. So I didn't even say anything to her about that when she said that. But she was willing to be a host. So this is what I told her she had to do. I already have a VIP group on Facebook. I used to do various groups, but that was just too much work. Especially if you got multiple parties going on at one time, it's a good idea to have your parties going on in your VIP group. So I told her that I would send her the link to my VIP group and she could invite people to my VIP group. And I gave her a word track that she could use to invite people to the VIP group. And I went ahead and set up a link for her. So she probably added about, 100 and some people. She had, I think maybe 100 and some people, I think out of the 100 and some people that she added, I think maybe 25 of them accepted. So that was quite a few people. So that's why I always say you always overdo the numbers because you don't know how many will accept. So she did that. And I told her to tag people in the group whenever she get her peeps over there. I said, tag them in the things that you think that may interest them. So I took her link and I pinned it at the top of the VIP group. I pinned it at the top so she could direct the people who she's added to the group to the link when they get ready to make a purchase. Now, and something else I'm allowing her to do, and this is the first host I've ever had to do this, she's also making posts in my VIP group. So I have my settings set where I have to approve posts. So she's making posts in the VIP group herself. She said her goal was to make at least 2 posts per day, and she's doing that. So far, she has 2 orders so far. So her goal is to get $200 because that's the minimum party. So that's her goal, is to get $200 in orders. So I told her about the purse. So, okay, that's the first situation. First time I've done that like that. Let me tell you about the second situation that happened today. So always be in a situation where you're listening. Always listen to what people are saying, because you can tell when somebody's needing something based on what you're hearing. So today, one of my customers made a purchase. She bought some bars and she bought a warmer. And I always like to have conversations with my customers as they're buying. I always ask questions. So somehow it came up that this customer bought a car. And she was talking about how the car smelled like smoke. And I asked her this. I said, do you have cloth seats? She said, yes. I said, let me show you something that can help you with that smell. I showed her the Scentsy Fresh clothesline. And I pulled out the washer whip that I had to let her smell, because I didn't have a bar. So I pulled out the washer whip so she could smell clothesline. She liked it. She bought it. I said, I just so hate walking into a closed-in car where you smell smoke, because I have allergies myself, so that really affects me. That really bothers me. It gives me a headache. So I was telling her how this could really, really help her. So she got it. So as we're talking, I said this to her. She was telling me she was involved in an accident. She had to quickly buy a car. I said, well, I know since you had to buy this car all of a sudden, that means you got a new car payment, right? That means your insurance has gone up. So she told me tonight, after we talked about that briefly, I said, I got something I want to help you with. I said, I got something I want to bless you with. I said, I want to know if you will accept it, because I want to help you offset those expenses that you have. She said, I'll listen. I said, okay. So I added her to the group over here. She's over here now. I said, what is a good time to call you? So she sent me her phone number, and we talked tonight. She's got 2 small kids, a 5-year-old and a 6-year-old, and she worked full time. So we talked, and we talked extensively about her needs. And that's when she told me that her insurance premium went up like $100, and she's got a new car payment. So, and then she's got those 2 kids, and she's a single parent. And she was saying most people that work with her work overtime. She can't do that because she's got those babies at home. So I told her how I could help her work her business with her smartphone on social media. And I also told her how she can do it when she's out and about. I told her I'm going to go into all of that. Now, I told her that I will have a spot available in May to bless her. She's already my customer. She's been buying from me anyway. So, and the reason why I will be able to do this, it's a personal special, guys. And if you're talking to somebody face to face, you can offer that personal special. So I offered that to her, and she accepted it. And she kept thanking me because I'm offering her a solution to help her with her new situation. She's got a new situation, guys. New premium amount, $100 more, and new car payment. And I also told her about another consultant that I got to join, because I used to work for an insurance company. So I had a customer walk in there, and I insured her car. And I said, look, you got a new car payment, new insurance. Let me show you how you can offset that. And she did. She's still with us. I don't work that job anymore, but I use the same approach because there's a need. There is a need. So there's so many people out there, guys, with needs. So the idea is to find those people with those needs and help them. Help them. Bless them. You're not bothering anybody. When you show them there is a way out of the situation that they're faced with, you're not throwing yourself on anybody. You're offering them a solution. And I told her, I said, I just choose random people from time to time to bless, and you just so happen to be the one for May. I told her I had a couple more too, but she's the first one. I said, the question is, will you accept it? She said, yes. And thank you so much. So guys, how many times are you offering a solution to somebody? So when you present it, when you present a solution to somebody, they will pay attention, they will listen, and a lot of times they will join because you're helping them. So never worry about bothering anybody when you're extending a blessing to somebody. Somebody bless you with the opportunity. And I always say this, guys, if you don't ask, somebody else will. If you don't ask, the answer is always no. How in the world will you know? How in the world will you know unless you ask? I think Miss Rachel, I can't really tell who's all on here now, but I got to say this while I'm on the subject. I think Miss Rachel is on here with us. And Miss Rachel and her daughter has been my customer for a while, and I met them at an event. And this last time, they made a big purchase, and I just so happened to have an opportunity to bless somebody again, and I offered it to her, and she had a whole lot of questions, and I did all I could to try to answer those questions. That happens sometimes. So we don't always know all the answers, but if somebody asks me something, if I don't know the answer, I am going to do all I can to go try to find the answer. So she had tax questions, and I told her some things that I personally experienced. And since she started, I think she's like $50-something or something like that away from promoting to certified. And I think I don't know if she joined last month. This is April. She may have joined in March. I can't remember. But anyway, she's so close to her first promotion. And it just never, I'm sure it didn't even occur to her to do this. But I asked. She's my customer. And when I tell you loyal customers, because every time there's a Disney lunch, she and her daughters are like on it. They're like the first people who message me and say they want it. So guys, when you find somebody who's really into Disney, really into whatever it is that you have, and they're always buying, you need to offer them a solution. And the solution would be for them to get cash back on their own purchases. They're buying, do the math with them, pull that calculator out and say, you know what? How much money have you spent? And I asked Miss Rachel that. I said, how much money have you spent? And she said, oh my goodness, I think she spent like $400 or $500 in a month, in a year's time. So it just makes so much sense for them to join. They spend that kind of money, at least allow them to know that they can get cash back on their own purchases. What a great perk. So I don't know if you guys have been seeing, and I've been following them too. Scentsy right now on the incentive, they're on a cruise right now, and it is fabulous. They on a cruise ship. I forget the name of the ship, but it's the largest ship. It's the largest ship. It is the Royal Caribbean, and I can't remember the name of it. But I've been watching the post, and they left Sunday, and I have been following them the whole time. And all I can think about is how blessed we are. How blessed we are to be in a position to receive rewards. Guys, it's really a blessing. I worked for a company for 37 years, and I didn't get rewards like that. Not at all. So to be here, to see all the things that we can get bonuses based on just the things that we do anyway for our business. We work in our business anyway, so why not receive the perks and the rewards? So Scentsy is so generous, and I can't say it enough, how blessed we are. In 10 days, I will be going to New York. Now, I have earned trips. Oh my gosh, I've earned so many, I've lost track. But I haven't gone anywhere. I have not traveled on an incentive trip, guys, since 2019. I was in Switzerland in 2019. I was like the top 100, I believe. Top 100, top 150, one of them, I forget. So the next year, they had an incentive trip to Amsterdam, and that's when the pandemic came through. We couldn't go. And that was the top 150, 100. I can't remember that either. But anyway, I was in the top numbers. I didn't get to go on the trip. None of us got to go on the trip. Income disclosure would go down below. But Scentsy is so generous, they gave us cash instead. So the next trip was Disney. And I earned Disney for 6. Do the math on that one, guys. I earned Disney for 6 people. And when you earn these trips, Cincy pays for the airfare, the lodging, food, and they give you extra money for travel as well. So I didn't go on that trip either. And I didn't take the Disney trip that year. I've been on Disney before in 2016 when my daughter turned 16. I did take the trip then. We celebrated my daughter's 16th birthday there. That trip was free as well. I earned it for 3. But this last time, I earned it for 6, and I didn't go because my grandbaby, at the time, they were saying the babies have to wear a mask, and my grandbaby would not keep a mask on, so we didn't go. So if they couldn't go, I said, well, I didn't want to go without them. So I took the cash. So since I took the cash from... Okay, it didn't stop there. I forget, that was another trip. That was in 20. Then 21 was Disney. 2022, I didn't go on that trip either. That trip was to Amsterdam. Again, top 75. I did earn top 75. I didn't go on that trip either. I took the cash instead. So 3 years straight, I accepted the cash. Since he doesn't do the cash anymore, that was like during the time of the pandemic. So 3 years straight, I accepted the cash, and I bought myself a brand new Mercedes. Yeah, I bought myself a brand new car. I needed one. So, and I bought myself a new truck too. So I got 2 new vehicles last year, 2022. So since he reward us, guys, for the things that we do anyway that we love. But this year, I am accepting the incentive trip. This year, I am going on the incentive trip, and you guys will see a lot of pictures when I go. I'm leaving on a Sunday. As a matter of fact, Kim is going with me. Kim is a reinstated consultant. I met Kim at an event. She used to be with Cincy, and she came back, reinstated her account, and this lady has been sharing Cincy like crazy, getting people to join her team, and she earned an incentive trip. She reinstated her account last year and earned the incentive trip. So guys, it doesn't matter. And she came back as a certified, because when she joined before, she never placed an order. So when she came back, she was a certified essential. She was an essential consultant, guys, and still earned a trip. So it doesn't matter what your title is, you can still earn these trips at whatever title. As a matter of fact, it's easier for you guys to earn a trip than it is for me. Because since he gives away so many perks, so many points, you get to earn so many points when you are a new consultant or a return consultant, because you get points based on your own sales and based on your promotion. I can't promote anymore because I'm a superstar director, so I can't get promotion points. So you guys can get promotion points as you go up and promote. So that's how she earned a trip. She's going to New York with me. I'm so grateful to be able to travel on one of the trips with one of my team members. And then that Courtney is going to Monte Carlo, I believe. I can't remember exactly. I think I said that right. I don't know. But she's going on an incentive trip. I think she's going in June. And the other consultants, there are a few others who earned a trip. They have decided to use SFR. And I'm just so grateful and so excited and so happy to see so many of us earn these trips. And so if you guys haven't seen the cruise that they're on right now, oh my goodness, look in the group. Teresa shared some of her experience over there, right here, at least over here. She did. So I just want to share with you those 2 situations that happened with me this month, so you guys can get a feel of all you have to do is listen, pay attention, and have a solution to offer somebody. That's it. That's how you get parties. That's how you get people to join. Listen and be in a situation where you can offer a solution. Boom. Just like that. Yeah, that easy. Love you guys. Take care. Happy Thursday. Bye. Go be great, guys.